So, we talk about red flags, and there are some key ones to consider. The first is there a high turnover rate in the organization? Is there a toxic work environment? Would your boss potentially be a micromanager? Are employees overworked? Are they burned out? What's happening with raises and bonuses? Or is the company doing well, but employees aren't seeing any type of financial reward? Or is there something like actually an ethical issue, like maybe bad business practices or harassment or discrimination? And there are some ways that an applicant can figure this type of information out. The first is in the job interview. Just as much as an employer is screening you to see if you're a good culture fit, you should be screening them to see if they are a good culture fit for you as well. And I recognize that can be hard to do in the job market that we're in, but at the end of the day, if you're super miserable and you're going to leave the job anyway, it doesn't look great to leave a job after a couple months and explain that to the next employer. So really think hard about this when you're going through the application process. But there are questions that you can ask in the interviews. With HR, with the boss, I would always recommend asking for a peer interview as well, to suss out, what's really going on here. So how would you define your culture? How would you describe your management style or the management style of your manager? How often do you give pay raises? How's the company doing financially if they're willing to provide that information? So that's one key thing, is just trying to screen out those red flags early on.